Neo Geo Games.
Why
Come
is
to
the
me,
chat?
Wikipedia.
The chat's vanished on me. Now's the time to slag me off.
Alright, so what are we starting with?
The
1990.
1993.
Alright, first one is, if you have it, Spin Master by Data East, which is not a good sign.
Spin Master. Okay, it seems to involve JoJo's. Might be interesting.
Spin Master. Go, Spin Master, go.
Still doing the arcade version, by the way.
As opposed to what?
As opposed to the AES version.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Haven't you
shut
been
my mouth.
following the thread, Sudden Javelin? Right, so this looks like a action platformer featuring two cowboys using JoJo's and Napalm. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, you don't get to use the D button at all.
Man, look at that
no,
sprite.
Dr. Vinely has kidnapped our mother. I think. And they are
Maybe.
leaving America Airport.
America Airport.
Love that airport.
It's only got one. In the middle of, like, Wyoming or something.
In the plains of Utah, there is an airport.
Not even any roads leading to it.
Why would you need roads? You fly there. Ha!
Ah,
And then you fly out of there because there's no reason to be there. Wow, so these guys are throwing knives at children, huh? Yeah, don't you feel like a big man? Whoa, okay. That was awfully American at least. Just bringing a huge bomb and dropping people.
Infinite bombs.
Well, so far this game is actually eminently playable. Slightly floaty perhaps, but whoa! Okay, and then I died. No, wait, I'm fine. And now we fight on a moving aircraft, hell yes. You can tell that the Neo Geo is really coming into its own here. People are actually making games that use the fact that you have access to all that wonderful processing and ROM.
It's Dr. Robolite.
Man, I like this. Oh, what the hell? That makes no sense.
Now you have the last half of a plane. Good luck.
what a strange sound clip.
Yeah, what is he even saying?
Sounds like shouting,
I
get
can't
down.
tell.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Get down, get down. Like
Get
he's trying
down
to
with
warn-
it!
Or like he's trying to warn you that he's about to throw a bomb at you.
These
He
beats
doesn't
are some
actually
funky
want-
shit. Get down, get down.
Get down with
He
my
used to
dubstep.
be a disco king back in the 70s.
I'm down with the kids.
You can tell me, I'm hip.
I'm hip and cool, yo.
You cool
Right.
cats.
Stolen map, save Mary. I have no idea what's going on, but let's do it. Sure.
I go wiki wiki all the time on the turntable.
You're square, daddy-o.
Cool cat. Oh,
This is
God,
a
I
terrible
sound-
derail. Can we stop now?
Oh,
Giant fist attack.
Is it because
Oh
you
no,
want the cool
scorpions.
Cool.
My one weakness.
bullets. my
Luckily, I
weakness.
can use my Kagebunshin no Jutsu.
That move makes me want to play the X-Men arcade game now. Nightcrawler,
Just wreck
go!
everyone with Nightcrawler.
Nah, Colossus is where it's at. His full screen flash shoot jump thing always killed everything. But let's be honest, no one liked to play as Dazzler, because seriously, fuck Dazzler.
Seriously, I always thought that Dazzler was a pretty decent character in that she is completely ridiculous and made specifically to fit the times and useless in every way.
Well, they put her in because she was actually the main character of the very first episode of the show, which makes no sense to me because it's like, okay, if you want to introduce the X-Men to a kid, you don't bring in a chick that can shoot fireworks out of her hands. But
I always thought Cyclops was a good basic place to start.
yeah, I mean, he goes pew pew with his eyes. That's, you know,
And you
pretty
can yell
cool.
optic blast, optic blast, optic blast, optic blast, optic blast, optic blast endlessly until someone starts hitting you in the face. This is basically what tended to happen when I played Marvel vs. Capcom in the arcades.
Pretty much how the X-Men game worked was if you had a birthday party at a pizza place and your mom forced you to bring your little brother with you, he would be the one that'd be forced to play her. Her being Jubilee. At least that's what I did.
So this came out in 1993.
Mm-hmm.
Because it absolutely reeks of the early 90s.
It really does, yeah. This is an
I cannot-
incredibly 90s game.
I actually can't find a specific date for it.
Well, many of the games don't
It just
have
came to
that.
being sometime in the 93.
It just it showed up one day in the store. It's like, oh, I guess we should sell this then.
Data reeks. It's like, who programmed this? Fuck it. Let's have it.
Stop setting me on fire, you bastards. Seriously, this is some Castlevania level shit over here.
Die, you monster!
What about the glove power attack? Oh, it's just a huge glove. That was imaginative. At least it has 8 directional attacks. Thank goodness for that. That is something I always found incredibly annoying when arcade games lack the 8 directional attack. And okay, now Mr. Not Wily has turned into... I don't even know what the hell. And
Giant
apparently snakes spew out smaller snakes. Hey, I recognize
Obviously.
those snakes.
Have you met them in a bar or something?
Sadly, no, it was the Master System thread.
Oh. I wasn't there for that.
There's a difference between not being there and not paying attention, Chamberlain. Being a
I
student,
toe
you
the
should know
line
about
every
these
day.
things. And now we have crabs shooting... Whoa. I think I am destroying the Chinese wall. I wonder how that's... Good lord. They are not being kind with the enemies now, are they?
The Chinese really had like a defense system in place for if their wall ever fell down.
Well, the wall really was never intended so much to keep things out as it was to keep people in and give them a sense of security.
And yet, as soon as you break a bit, suddenly there's 3 spears pointing at you.
Well, to be
What?
perfectly frank, the parts of the wall that look like this are the modern restored parts, so they probably just built that stuff in the 60s.
He did just say yippee-ki-yay, right?
Yeah, I heard that. And we're playing Turtles in Time all of a sudden, which I'm fine with.
Oh, you little bastards. That thing did not hit me at all.
Splash damage. Sorry for the bad pun.
I don't get it.
No, it's actually pretty fitting, so I'll allow it this time.
Everything I know about history I learned from playing Civilization. I always thought the Great Wall was an invention of the Carthaginians.
I learned it all from the Magic School Bus and Bill Nye, so...
Oh dear. And now we have some sort of strange underwater geysers that... What? And now we must fight a dragon! That is a... seems to be a running theme today. Yeah, let's punch that dragon in the nuts. Yeah! Yeah! No dragon kids for you, bitch.
It's not really in the Christmas spirit.
I don't give a shit. It's only the 17th anyway.
Don't give one shit.
Do they not do Christmas in that weird part of Europe no one goes to?
Well, we do, but we basically only celebrate it on Christmas Eve.
I see.
Which is why there is no stream next week, by the way. If you haven't already realized, not even I will be streaming on Christmas Eve. Sorry about that.
Do you call the 26th Boxing Day as well? Or is that just me?
That is a pretty much exclusively Imperial English thing.
Okay. So I get 2 Christmases due to the joys of divorce.
Yay! Double the presents.
Nice bouncing there. Wow, they did not give you much time to reach the next platform, do they?
Hey, why has this gimmick prevailed throughout the years of rising and lowering water?
Ever
Because
since Sonic 2.
it's an excellent way of killing the player, and it's not terribly resources.
But even when it doesn't kill you, it's just... like, it's annoying when it kills you, and when it doesn't kill you, it just slows you down. Like, the most recent game I can think of that's still got it is New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And obviously you can swim in that. But it's still annoying as hell.
Get out of here, snake. Man, this was a simpler age, when you could use extremely racist depictions of natives and no one would bat an eye. Then came the 2000s, and suddenly it was racist to have black enemies in a game set in West Africa.
I knew this was going towards Resident Evil.
Speaking of one, the new one's supposed to have Chinese people in it. So, count down to how long it takes for that to get skewed out of proportion.
Personally, I just like the fact that after Battlefield 2, the Chinese government contacted DICE Software and Electronic Arts and said, could you please not use us as the enemy anymore, because we are not enemies of the West. And I said, okay, I guess. And since then there are no Chinese bad guys.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Oh no, the floor fell through. God, that's hard to say.
The floor fell through.
Floor fell through. Maybe I just struggle at speaking, I don't know.
Might have something to do with it.
It's like if you say the word toy boat 10 times in a row, you'll get tongue-tied.
And 1, and 2. Let's not do that. They are just filling the screen with enemies now, aren't they? Oh,
So wait,
Sonic.
when is New Year's Eve? Is that Saturday?
That's the day after New Year's. No, I'm kidding.
I think it's Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be another Saturday, which means that that stream will depend entirely on... Oh, okay. A blue... The hell?
Jesus.
Huh.
I like that it's specifically 256 tons.
Is that how many bits this system has?
No, it's a power of 2.
I do hope you don't
Chases
stream
you.
on New Year's Eve after, because it'll make you look very lovely.
Yeah. But basically, the New Year's Eve stream will depend entirely on whether or not there will be an actual turnout. I will basically leave that up to people. Basically, if everyone else is lonely, then I will pretend to be lonely as well.
Yes,
Pretend to be. Ironic loneliness.
I'll pretend to be lonely just to help you all. As I cry.
Well, it's either that or
softly.
I'm going to be forced to spend New Year's Eve with my family. I'd prefer to avoid that.
It's true.
Why don't you go out?
You get hammered. That's what I'll be doing.
Well, the thing is, as I've mentioned before, I think that I'm allergic to alcohol, so that doesn't really work.
Let's say that. Dance in a field.
Wow, thanks for dropping me diagonally into a pit instead of straight down game. That's... Wow, and I also like that when I respawn, they actually drop me into the pit to start with. The hell?
I probably won't be here for the next 2 weeks, though. Well, obviously not next week, but New Year's Eve. I said earlier I'm playing host, sadly.
The excitement of waiting for pillars to rise and fall.
Much like water, you see, waiting for things in games. Just, we need less of it.
Yep. Yip yay yay.
I feel like I should be watching Die Hard right now.
If you're
thought we
playing
were-
this game, you're probably too young to watch Die Hard. Of course, that doesn't actually stop kids from doing it. I mean, my favorite movie when I was 8 years old was Terminator 2.
Oh, never mind. At that time was probably still these Super Mario Brothers movies. This was before I realized that it was a horrible atrocity. Now I like it just because it's so bad. Mario, Luigi Mario.
Who apparently, according to the canon story of Yoshi's Island, are twins.
Apparently Luigi was
that
born
works.
second, though.
Always last. Poor Luigi.
Luigi's always the last.
Luigi!
They've never actually specified what, like, Wario and Waluigi's relation is. So for all we know, they could just be really ugly people that happen to look a bit similar that don't leave them alone.
Isn't... I thought Wario was a cousin.
I think Wario might be a cousin, but Waluigi's got absolutely... They don't even know if he's related to Wario, he's just there.
Waluigi
Yeah.
was created for a tennis game, so we know how much he means.
Waluigi is the people's hero, and I will hear nothing else.
I didn't like Waluigi, and then I played Mario Strikers Charged, and he's pretty amazing in that. He like
Seriously,
chops his
Waluigi
crotch
is
to
pretty
celebrate and
amazing
stuff.
in everything he's in, to be perfectly frank.
I hate him. I've never liked him. I've always been a Ouija fan. He's so
I don't know if you've played Mario
underappreciated.
Kart 7. but Waluigi's not in Mario Kart 7, but his stage is. Stupidest thing in the world.
There were a lot of complaints about that Waluigi wasn't in Mario Kart 7.
I'm more annoyed that Diddy Kong's not in there, really.
But is Birdo still there?
I'm not sure. There's some weird characters. You know, the giant bee from Mario Galaxy's in there.
To
Really?
race as?
And
So wait,
a
they
wiggler.
took out Waluigi, but then they added a giant bee.
The giant queen bee.
So can you race as the bee?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You can race her. You can race as a wiggler, the giant yellow caterpillar that gets pissed off. I don't know how he fits in a car for a start, but fuck it.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Who else? Metal Mario, very strange.
Okay, this wasn't a terribly threatening ball since I could no-hit it. Really? Oh, hey. Second form! That's more like it.
I'm really looking to know the story of this game.
Well, you see, the blonde girl Mary has been kidnapped by not Dr. Wily, and he has the secret map that shows where something is. So we have to defeat all these evil minions and find pieces of the map, and oh hey. That is the manliest Gorgon sister I have ever seen. God damn it, Japan. Are we done? No, we have to... We have to fight an Emperor, really?
No, Pumpkinhead. And there's Dr. Robotnik. I still say that's a mix of Robo, Dr. Light, and Dr. Robotnik.
But remember, he's very cool.
Yes.
That is all you need to know.
Get down!
Whoa, those are some serious hits right there. Next time, gadgets. Next time.
What?
I'll get you.
I heard you were finished and then something else. Whatever.
Thank you, Johnny, and not featured Tom.
Sorry
Oh,
to
dear
jet.
Lord. The treasure is hidden. A, B, or C. Oh my god, Stream Chat, help me out here.
Maybe his name was Johnny Tom,
Oh no,
and she
it
just
ought to be
paused
A.
abruptly.
Oh, I sincerely hope this is the right place. Oh, it was.
Jackpot.
Lucky.
Motherfucker, I'm rich.
Seriously, I bet it actually is that way.
Goodness.
If you actually pick the wrong one, they probably go, "Ha ha, you didn't get the treasure. Fuck you." It would
This
not
is
surprise
bad
me
end.
for
Play again with a friend.
apparently forever, my love, participated in making this game.
I hope that's not someone's real name. Soon enough, they'll start to thank their dogs. And thanks to Fluffy and Mr. Bitey.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned from modern game credits is that you have to credit pretty much every person who even looked at the script, even looked at the developing offices, and ever was in any way connected to the publisher.
Who the hell is the Zero? Or the Jiro?
You don't know the Jiro?
Guess not.
Fuck, you're missing out, man. The Jiro is a legend. Cool.
Yep.
Thanks for that.
This show was some Spin Master. Right. So, what came after Spin Master?